What's going on, Libra? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Okay, guys, so this is going to be your March love reading. So let's see what's going on here, okay? Now, I'll do one spread, but at the end, I'm going to give separate advice for singles and couples, as well as pull each of you a love activation card just to see where we're going with everything, okay? But I hope you guys have been well. I hope March is going good for you so far. So let's see what's going on. All right. What is going on with the sign of Libra in love? Past, present, and future. Okay, guys. So the energy here is the Three of Wands, okay? So off bat, there could be someone that maybe you guys are waiting on, or someone that you have to turn your back on because you think that you could expand, more without them. Now we have the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups, you guys are either waiting for or turning your back on a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay. Now with the Three of Wands, it could always go both ways here depending on the situation. With the Empress card in the reverse, it may be something that you're turning your back on, but let's get into this and see what's going down. So the first card that you guys have for the past is the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands here, you're really standing your ground with the situation. You guys are really being resilient here. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. If there's any sense of you guys feeling a rejection, any sense of you guys, feeling left out in the cold, or you having done that to somebody else, you start to move past that and get over that. And with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, whether it was you or someone that you were dealing with, and this is someone that is not as emotionally invested in a person as that person may be in them. Okay, so somebody here is just here for convenience. They're here for the benefits of what you can offer. You're there for the benefits of what they can offer, but not really anything genuine. Okay. And the next card you guys have is the Five of Wands in the reverse, where you're avoiding, fighting, arguing, tension. If you feel like you have to compete for someone, you take yourself out of that. And with the Justice card, you do what you feel is right in the situation. Maybe you guys were dealing with a karmic partner, okay, but you guys are really, really standing your ground against anything that, would be detrimental to you, or anything that would just make you feel tense. All right, and with the Wheel of the Year, or Wheel of Fortune, in this case, things move forward for you guys very, very well. And your life takes a good turn, but, that good turn could involve you letting go of someone. For some of you, maybe it was a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that stopped talking to you, or you stopped talking to them. Okay, this could also be when we put a lot of effort into establishing something, but our efforts haven't gotten us our desired results yet. And you have the Four of Swords in the reverse, where you put a lot of thought into this thing and you just choose to move forward. Okay, and you're strategic about it as well. All right, so we have the King of Cups, so it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you're dealing with. Okay, but this is someone here that, there could have been a lot of love and passion. But with the World card, something is definitely ending. There's no victory here. For some of you, maybe it was due to promiscuity, or, someone just stepping out of a situation. In the present moment, the first card you guys have is the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, you have a path that you're very passionate about, okay? And you have the Page of Swords here, where you guys are speaking directly. You're saying exactly what you feel, what you need, what you don't want, okay? You're not holding back on anything. And you have the Star card in the reverse. So there could have been a path that you were passionate about here, that you just lose faith in it. Or maybe you lose faith in someone and go on a different path that you're passionate about. Okay, because there's something here that you didn't want to force. There's something here that could have been debilitating. But I feel like you guys are definitely building in other areas of your life, whether it be with yourself or with this person. And maybe that's something that you're keeping to yourself just to avoid problems. Okay, or maybe someone's being secretive with you. Now, the next card that you guys have is the Nine of Cups. So this is a card about happiness. This is a card about feeling really fulfilled in a situation. Okay, Page of Cups. You guys have a lot of water energy here. So you guys could be, again, talking to a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just speaking to someone that makes you happy. And maybe things take off really, really quickly. Maybe you guys travel together. Maybe you move together. Okay, maybe you, travel to see one another. But I feel like in the present moment, there's some sudden betrayal that may happen. Okay, or a harsh ending that may happen. All right, and we have the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, I feel like this is something that you guys were aware of. If there was a third party situation here, I feel like it might have been you guys to bring in that third party. Or maybe you walked away from something that you knew wasn't right, and maybe you walked towards, somebody else that you knew would be better for you, and maybe you were trying to spare the feelings of the person from the past, or maybe you didn't want them to find out, but they did. Okay, but there's something here that was being forced that you just didn't want to force it anymore. All right, and we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So there's an offer that you guys accept, or an offer that you give out and it's accepted, and somebody feels betrayed. Again, I'm getting the sense that it's not, for the majority of you, that you're feeling betrayed here. But, all of this can be vice versa. So the energies are definitely interchangeable here. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So you don't want conflict. You don't want problems. So that's why I keep saying it might be you guys who have the upper hand emotionally. Okay. Now, moving forward, the first card that you guys have is the Eight of Cups, where you really turn your back on something that's not working for you. Okay, you choose to walk away from it. And with the Two of Swords, it could have been hard to make this decision, or maybe you had to choose between two people. Okay. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, so you're kind of just being patient at this moment. You just want balance in your life. You guys don't, I really feel like you guys are just trying to avoid any unnecessary problems. So you know that you have to let something go, and it could be out of two people, all right? Now, the next card that you guys have is the King of Swords in the reverse. So for some of you, you're acting like the King of Swords in the reverse, maybe because someone pushed you to that, okay? Maybe you felt like you weren't being put first, or somebody was just really playing you, or, they were giving you issues. Things weren't fair. So you really stand your ground and you say, you know what? Screw this. Screw everybody. Like, I'm going to do what feels right for me. And you're not going to change my mind on this. If it doesn't benefit me, I'm not interested. Or this could be you guys kind of acting that way towards somebody in the past. So just make sure if you are acting this way, because this could be someone who's super, super harsh. For me personally, I feel like the King of Swords, out of all the kings, in their reversals, I feel like this is definitely the harshest king to deal with. But, something's going to happen here to make you guys feel harsh. If you're leaving someone behind, if, they feel heartbroken that you left them behind and that you're with someone else, I'd go a little easy, okay? But again, if somebody definitely pushed you to this, they did something awful to you, then, I could understand you guys standing your ground in a super strong way. And you have the Page of Wands, so you're talking to someone new. It could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And maybe you're acting that way towards them. But we have the Death card here, so there's definitely a change, for sure. Because there was just something that was very unbalanced. There was a lot of, arguing here. Fighting back and forth. For some of you, maybe it was with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but there's definitely something that had to be let go of, and someone that may have been, juggling two people. All right, and the last card that you guys have here is the Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're leaving behind a person and just becoming single. For others of you, you just want to be that strong, independent person, regardless of who's in your life. Okay, and we have the Queen of Swords. So honestly, you guys are just doing what you need to do to be good for yourselves. You guys are at a point that you realize that your happiness is going to have to take precedent over anything else that's going on in your life. Especially with love. When it comes to love, it shouldn't feel like a chore. It should feel like something that you enjoy coming home to. And I feel like if you guys weren't feeling that way, you just leave someone behind, all right? Because you guys have the Lovers card here. So you cut out the unnecessary and you move on to someone new. That's what I'm really feeling. I'm feeling like a lot of you are just coming out of a very unstable situation, having something new in your life, whether it be you stabilizing yourself alone or you stabilizing yourself with somebody else. But with the Hierophant here, this could definitely be the best choice for you, something that is going to elevate you at a higher level. All right, Shadow side in the reverse. You know, this is a devil card in reverse in this deck. So that's you guys really pulling yourself out of a situation that was toxic. Okay. So, you know, honestly, on an emotional level, I feel like you guys are just leveling up to something that just feels better for you than the past. All right. Let's see what is happening with Libra singles. What is happening with Libra singles? Okay, so the energy you guys have is the Queen of Wands. So it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Someone from, I'm sorry, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And with the Six of Cups here, it could be somebody from your past. But yeah, it keeps coming up as this fire energy. But whether it's you or them, someone is at a standstill. Someone stops moving forward because they feel unbalanced in a situation. And they go for a new start. So guys, I mean, this is simple here. You have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse where there's something from your past or something that you haven't yet closed out that just makes you really feel unhappy and imbalanced within yourself. Ten of Cups in the reverse, you know, this is a huge sense of dissatisfaction. So whoever this is from your past, I feel like you guys really just need to close out a chapter, whether it just be you leaving that person in a physical sense or, you know, finally moving away from it emotionally. Now let's see what card will come out for Libra singles. And the deck I'm using for this, guys, is The Power of Love by James Van Praagh. All right, guys. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Okay, so in this sense, I don't think that you guys are you know, acting in a way that's unprecedented. I feel like you guys are really thinking logically. And it's like, look, I respect your view. I respect everyone else's view. But this is just going to be something that doesn't work for me. So let me choose what I'm going to tolerate and what I'm not going to tolerate. Okay? I can respect you, but I don't have to tolerate the situation right here. Okay? So Libra couples. Let's see what's going on. What is happening for my Libra couples in love? Libra couples, what is going on? Okay. Okay. So exactly what I'm saying, you know, from the reading, there's something or someone, well, obviously someone that you're moving away from, but for you guys, this is actually a really, really good thing because you're able to expand. I feel like you guys go towards something that not only makes you feel more confident and someone that makes you feel secure within yourself, but with the High Priest, with the High Priest here, which is a Hierophant in this deck, you're really going on a path that is meant for you, that's, you know, going to be better for you. Now, the first card here is the Six of Wands in the reverse. There's something that didn't work out. You didn't get victory here. Okay, so you stop working on it. You stop going towards this person. Maybe it's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you stop going towards. But you guys find a situation where maybe you're going towards a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or maybe you're just going towards something that really, really fulfills you, you know, in an emotional sense. So you guys are really leveling up. And, you know, I believe the last reading I did for you guys, it was called, you know, needing to make a power move. So y'all are doing that. Okay. Okay. Wow. So you guys have the card Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Okay. And at the end of the day, I feel like you guys are being loyal to you and what makes you feel good. Okay. Because a lot of the time, we sometimes stay in situations longer than what we need to in order to try to make that other person happy. But you have to ask yourself, are you happy? Are you the only person who's trying to make the other person happy? And you guys are loyal to what's going to just fit better into your life. All right, so good shit. All right, so guys, I love you. For any of those that do want a personal reading, there's two ways to get one. If you are an iPhone user and Android users, I will let you guys know when it comes out for Android. But for iPhone users, I have an app called InstantGo, so you can call or text me on that app. Do remember I'm Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so if I don't pick up, I will let you know the moment I'm available. Okay, I try my best to pick up every call. And for those, you can just text me a question. Okay, I answer those same day, and I'll give you your answer for whatever you need. But other than that, if you guys want a video recording where you could kind of just keep it and come back to it and watch it whenever you want, then all the prices, everything is in the description, so you guys can look at that. All right, take care, guys. I love you.